Up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beach of sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thaiadventure live stream with myself, Cooper, and my trusty sidekick, Mr. Brooke Snitters. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Today, we got three topics to talk about that's just hit the news in the last week or two. And those topics are alcohol news and hang on, I got it all here. Tax update and a immigration update. So those are the three that we got to talk about today. And I'm going to start it off with the alcohol new law that's just come into force this week. And it was a bit of confusion when it first came out, Brooke.
As normal with most Thai announcements.
Well, it's the language thing. You know, when they write these things, it's written in Thai and then somebody will translate it into English and then there's a misinterpretation. And then the government comes back out and says, no, it's actually this, you know. So Thai is not a very easy language to learn. I'll tell you right now, you know, from 3 years experience. How well's your Thai, buddy?
My Thai is absolutely perfect.
Perfectly in the garbage. Hang on, let me just turn down the brightness on my screen so it's not reflecting on my glasses. Other way, Coop.
Although it's minimal.
There you go. That's better. Okay, so let's start with the alcohol news. And this just came into effect this week. And the drinking hours in the bars has been extended from 12 to 1 a.m. now.
The bars are open till 3 or 4 in the morning.
In some areas, yes. But the legal law is they are now able to stay open an extra hour. And the banned drinking hours between 2 and 5 p.m.
Yeah,
It's now been ixnayed,
canceled.
canceled for 6 months.
Try it out.
Trial basis, see how it works over the high season.
Good.
Okay. And it's a 6-month duration, and it only applies to bars and restaurants and hotels.
What?
The 2 to 5 p.m. rule. So you can't go to your 7-Eleven, your Tops Daily, your Tesco Lotus, or your Big C supermarket and buy alcohol between 2 and 5 p.m. That ban is still there. But restaurants, for example, you want to go sit opposite the beach and have a nice Thai lunch and have a margarita and look out over the ocean, you can.
You could do that before anyways.
I know. But now they made it official that you can do it. No more hiding in beakers, the drinks. So, yeah, that is now allowed. Now, what they said is after hours drinking is before there was no penalty for the person consuming alcohol. Now there is, and drinkers will be fined up to 10,000 Thai baht if you're caught drinking after 1 a.m. So that's come into force, and the retail alcohol sales, like I said, 11 till 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. to midnight, unchanged. So that's when you're able to buy it. Between 2 and 5, you can't. So you can go in the supermarket or your 7-Eleven, buy alcohol from 11 till 2. And then if you still want to buy it, you have to come back after 5 p.m. That's still
a pain in the butt.
Unchanged. Yeah. And hotel airports on dry days is limited. Well, before was limited or restricted, and now it's allowed under new exemptions. So if you're in the airport and you're waiting for your flight, before they were closed between 2 and 5 p.m., they couldn't sell you any alcohol. Now they can. And that is the new alcohol rules moving forward. So they've extended it by 1 hour, and they've allowed these businesses to sell alcohol between 2 and 5 p.m. for the next 6 months only on a trial basis.
Don't think it'll really change much around here.
Nah, most of us go out after 5 p.m. anyways.
Well, I mean, I've seen guys in the bars at 2, 3, 4, and they're drinking beers.
Oh, I have. It's prominent over here. So yeah, it does happen quite a lot. And now we'll move on to the next one, tax. What is going on with Thailand and tax? Well, Thailand has now introduced a new tax on imports.
Oh,
okay. People are buying cheap imports on Lazada, Shopee, Shein, 3 of the popular sites out
True.
here.
Yep.
I buy a lot of my clothes on there.
The girls love it.
My wife loves it. You know, she gets a hell of a bargain. Well, before it was, if you spend anything less than 1,500 baht, there was no tax. Okay. Now the government has said it's still hurting local retailers and Thai businesses. So starting January the 1st, anything that you buy that's under 1,500 baht, it will now have a 10% tax levied on it.
Yeah, not the end of the world.
No, it's a couple bucks.
Yeah,
at most. So you're really not looking at a major difference, but it's extra revenue for Thailand.
Yep. It'll probably be reflected in the price you see, and it'll still be a great deal. So you're buying anyway, is probably not realizing part of that is the 10%. So I don't think they'll list it separately. Maybe they will, but not a big deal.
Not a big deal. No, 10% really, I don't think it's going to deter foreigners at all. When you can get the plus sizes on there, and you get some nice looking designer shirts for like $5-6 bucks.
Yeah.
Who's going to care if they have to pay an extra 50 cents in tax on $5? They ain't really going to care.
True.
It saves them hunting around the different stores. No, I don't have 5XL. No, I don't have 5XL. Yes, I got 5XL, but you don't like the design. You can just do it online.
There's a tremendous amount of those sales. So again, I don't think the buyers will notice it, or it won't be meaningful to them if they do, but it probably will generate some money for the government in
Mhm.
a sizable amount
Mhm.
because of the volume they do. China is where it's all coming from,
Yeah.
you know.
And I got to hand it to China. A lot of my shirts that Darlene has bought for me on Shein are damn good quality.
Yeah,
She's bought them like 3 years ago and they still look like new.
they can knock off the name brands like no tomorrow. You
Yeah.
can't tell the difference.
No.
And
And they are done to a decent quality. So hey,
Sure.
I'll give it to the Chinese. They're hard workers and they make decent stuff.
they do.
Yeah. Yeah. So now on with the final piece of news, immigration. What's going on there? Well, we had a live stream last Saturday. If you missed it, go back and watch it with a great panel. We had Tom on, we had Nomad Jack, and we had Terry Fallon. Thank you all three for coming on and joining us. And we'll have another panel coming up this Saturday. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. And people were saying in the comments that there was a YouTuber who had an interview with an immigration agent here locally in Pattaya. And they were saying several things in there, i.e., that if your landlord is a foreigner and they do not have a 1-year visa in Thailand, immigration will not take it for your retirement renewal. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that sounds pretty dubious to me. But at the end of the day, I'm not an immigration agent. I didn't know. So I said, give me a little bit of time. Let me do some research. Let me find out the facts, exactly what's going on, and I'll get back to you. Well, I have. I contacted our number one agent, Mr. Singh, and I asked him. He says, immigration doesn't care who your landlord is. As long as you got a TM30 and you've got a lease, that's all they care about. 9 out of 10 people that have retired out here, living out here in Thailand, have an agent that they go through. Those agents are Thai companies. So they're getting the lease agreement through a Thai company, and it's the Thai company that has the work permit, the authorization, to be here in Thailand and has it for many years. So he said, that is not a problem to do through him. If you have problems with your agent, contact Mr. Singh. He's saying he can do it. It's not a problem. If other agents can't, that's up to the other agents. Now, what I found in Thailand, and so is Mr. Brooke, is it all depends what agent you go with. Some agents can do only certain things. Some can do other things. Some only specialize in certain things. There's agents out here that specialize in education visas and retirement visas only. Then there's other agents out here that specialize in retirement visas and driver's licenses. We know TikTok Services, great agent here in Jomtien. They specialize in that. Singh, on the other hand, he specializes in education visas, retirement visas, and he also specializes in marriage visas and putting your wife, your spouse, as a dependent on your retirement visa if she's under 50. No other agent that we met could do that here in Thailand, but he can.
I think Singh is a specialist in out of the ordinary situations.
Yeah.
And if it can be done, he can get the job done.
Yeah. So anyways, I said to our viewers Saturday night, I'm going to go watch this video that you're all referring to. So I did. I watched it from start to finish, the whole thing. And here's what I heard from the agent. Well, they've changed the rules. You can no longer do this. But guess what? I can still do it. There's a workaround.
Yeah. Come see me.
Exactly. So that right there threw up all the red flags in my head. And I'm thinking, okay, I get what he's doing. He's selling his services.
He's tooting his own horn.
They do that. And it's perfectly fine. It's acceptable. And they can do that all they want, and you think, okay, they're the ones that can do it. I'm going to them, which is fine. Go to them. Go use them. I'm sure they're great agents. But you got to read between the lines when they're saying, oh, this can't be done anymore, but I got to work around. I can do it. well, then you know it still can be done. For example, people coming over here on a exempt visa as a tourist, and they want to come into Thailand and get their retirement visa. He said, yes, I can still do it, but it's more expensive and it takes a bit longer.
Mhm.
You know, so yes, it can still be done. And Singh said he can do it too.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's going to take a little bit longer, and it's going to cost you more, but I can still do it. The preferred way is come in on the 90-day non-O. If you don't want to do that and you just want to come over here, you don't want to jump through the hoops, maybe you're not very good at computers, don't worry, he can still do it here.
Well, it's like anything. Like if you're getting your roof done, you're probably going to get 2 or 3 quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're looking for an agent or you have a situation, hey, you want to check out 2 or 3 different agents just to see. If you get the same answer from 2, 3, 4 agents, yeah, you can pretty well bet that is the situation.
Yeah.
If you get different answers, then you have a little more research to do. You maybe go with the guy that can get it done. So, yeah.
Exactly. And Phuket News just came out with an article in the paper, and they're going on about the big crackdown in Phuket on overstays.
Okay.
And it's a hell of an article, and I advise you guys to go read it if you want to hear what it says in full. But basically, what it's saying is they're not going to be allowing any more visa runs for those that are coming on the visa exempt status, the exempt stamp that you get in your passport for 60 days. It's all coming to a stop.
I think you'll allow 2 max.
But you can't go across the border. You actually have to fly out.
Yeah, flying is better.
Is what
and the flights are cheap.
The flights are dirt cheap. $50 you can get a flight.
Yeah, to Vietnam,
to
and
Vietnam.
then fly back,
Yeah. Exactly. You can fly to Vietnam or Malaysia for under $50. So they're not exactly expensive in that respect. And the paper went on to give a very good heads up of what the immigration agents are going to be looking for when you land at the international airport, be it in Phuket, be it here in Pattaya Airport, or whether it be in Bangkok Airport or Udon Thani, wherever you're flying to. And he says this is what they're set as red flags now, what they're going to watch for when people are coming into the country. And he said, number 1, signs the traveler is actually working in Thailand. Inability to answer basic questions about travel plans. No clear itinerary. Lack of funds required by law. No valid return ticket or onward ticket, which we've been preaching since day one on this channel. Get an onward ticket, even if you plan on retiring here in Thailand or getting an education visa, learning Muay Thai, learning culinary design, whatever the case, get a freaking onward ticket. It's going to save you a whole lot of stress at the airport.
Good, yeah.
And it goes on to say suspicious demeanor, frequent border crossings. They're going to look and see, has this person been cheating the system for years, doing border crossings and renewing the 60-day stamp, or 30-day stamp if it was back a couple of years ago before it changed? They're going to be looking at that. And you better have your answers. So if they say to you, how long you staying? And you say, I'm actually going to be applying for a retirement visa. Yeah, but I have my onward ticket to be leaving just in case anything goes wrong. I'm prepared for it, but I'm going to be applying for a retirement visa in country or an education visa or whatever else you're going to be applying.
Should be fine then.
And the next thing they're going to ask you is, where are you staying?
Yep.
You better have a booking. If you say, oh, I don't know, I'm going to be traveling around, red flag, straight away. Have a booking.
Yeah, you should have
a hotel booking.
Yeah.
Have a condo booking. Whatever.
Even if it's only for, 2 days, 3 days, until you say, well, I've got 3 days here. Here's the booking. And then I'm looking for a long-term rental, after if my visa works or, you just have to be smart about it.
Exactly. And they will be looking at everything on a case-by-case basis. And goes on to say the Immigration Bureau's national order highlights 4 enforcement priorities. 1, stricter screening of visa-free entries. Anyone entering visa-free more than twice without sufficient justification will likely be refused entry. Thai authorities say these patterns are not typical of tourists. Okay, so they're allowing you twice. So you can do the 60-day, get the 30-day extension, fly back to your home country, wherever you want to go in the world, whatever. A couple months later, come back and do it again. All right, so maximum 180 days. 2, targeting border area offenders. Foreigners deported through high-risk regions such as the Mae Sot, Mawadi border, long associated with scam networks, will be denied re-entry to Thailand. And it goes on to say they will be targeting the agents and the foreigners that are doing this. So there's agents out here that used to specialize in border runs.
Yep.
Visa runs, whichever one you want to call them. All right. So they would take them over there in a minivan. They do everything for them. Tell them, sit down, have a nice iced coffee. We'll put you through the VIP process. You don't need to do anything. We'll get stamp your passport here and outside the country and back in. Away we go. We'll take you back to Pattaya. Now they're saying if anybody's caught trying that, they're going to go after the company and the foreigner.
Yeah, they're putting an end to the bus border runs.
Exactly.
And we both know
people that
a
are
lot of people that have done it and
Yes.
done it multiple times.
Yes.
You know, and this is coming apparently from the government on down.
Yeah, it's not from immigration. This is from the government.
Yep.
The new government that's enforced, the temporary government, it's come from them.
Yep.
Singh's already reported and said, hey, this has got nothing to do with immigration. This is coming from the government saying you're doing this from now on.
Yeah.
You know, because there's every week it seems like we're seeing on the news someone somewhere is getting caught for illegally working in Thailand. And it's happening a lot. And it's taken Thai jobs, you know, that are reserved for Thai people, you know.
Well, that's
in
not
Russia,
even legal in the West, you know.
In Phuket, sorry, Brooke. In Phuket, there was a thing in the news about 2 months ago where they found a lot of Russian taxi drivers.
Yeah.
Well, you can't be a taxi driver as a foreigner in Thailand. That is a job reserved only for Thais. You know, there are jobs that you can have as a foreigner here, like teaching, like real estate and things like this. But certain jobs, menial jobs, are reserved only for Thais. Taxi drivers, one of them. They caught the people that were involved, deported all of them. You know, it's like, no,
good.
You know you can't do this, and you're doing it. You know, so they have clamped down on that, and it's a long article. It goes on about 5 pages, and again, it's PhuketNews.com is the website if you want to read up on the full article. And it's a 4-page article about how Phuket is going to be clamping down on overstays and people abusing the system, trying to work here illegally.
Now, how that affects most of our subscribers, I would say, is probably for the majority minimal. And the reason being, if you're over 50 or you're not. If you're over 50, you're coming here, hopefully checking it out maybe the first time or second time, and then you're thinking, yeah, let's live. Well, then you get a retirement visa and you're fine. You know, you get a multiple entry on a retirement visa, you can come and go.
Yeah.
You know, and that's good. The first one's 15 months, and after that 12, and bingo, that's certainty for you.
Yeah.
If you're under 50, like my nephew, he's got a couple options. The DTV would give him 6 months, or possibly an education visa. The issue with the education visa is you can do 3, 6, or 12 months, but you can't leave. You're supposed to be at school, so you are stuck here if you go that route.
Yeah.
The DTV, though, you can get multiple entries on that and come and go. But with that, you're kind of limited to 180 days.
Yeah.
I think you can do 1 renewal on that. So you could stretch it the first time to a year, but then you're stuck. But yeah, so there's options. And
here's the next piece. they are clamping down on the education visa scams.
Mm.
Okay. There's people that get an education visas, never set foot in a classroom. And when they go out of the country and come back in, they see your passport has an education visa. Well, they're asking you basic knowledge questions in Thai.
If you're studying Thai on that
If you're
education
studying
visa,
Thai
yeah.
on the education visa, and if you can't answer it, you don't get back in.
If you're studying cooking, yeah, that might be a little different, or Muay Thai,
Yeah.
you know.
But for example, the immigration officer will say, "Hi, how was your day?"
In Thai.
In Thai, how
Yeah.
are you today? In Thai.
You better be able
You
to
know?
respond to that if you've been studying for months.
Yeah, what's your name? In Thai. Basic things that you would learn in your first 6 months
Yeah.
of going through a Thai course.
Yeah.
And if you don't know the answer to the question, that's it. Your visa's
Well, it does make
canceled
sense,
and you're
because
back,
that's
and
the
they're throwing
law.
you back up because
Yeah,
they know
that's-
you've not been going to
Class.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been playing
Because if
hooky.
you've been going to school, you're going to know
You know that
these.
first week.
Exactly. The first thing they're going to teach you is hello, goodbye, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, tubers. They're going to ask you these questions. And if you can't answer basic Thai
Yeah.
and you've been going to school and you're on an education visa, they know you've not been going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So
I-
be prepared. Be
Yeah, no,
forewarned.
I told my nephew, I said, look at both those, the
Mhm.
DTV. I think that's what he's leaning towards.
Yeah.
I kind of think the education might be an option,
Mm.
because he could do something like Muay Thai. He's
Mhm.
into fitness,
Mhm.
cooking. He loves to, learn to cook, probably, because
Mhm.
he can't cook now.
Mhm.
Probably Thai would not be his first choice. Learn the language.
Yeah.
But and get some local here, where maybe you go 2, 3, 4, 6 hours a week. That's not going to kill anybody. The issue is you can't leave.
Mm.
So you are stuck here for that period you have the visa on.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be in school, Brooke.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to be leaving the country. Like, if you're
Well, you
enrolled.
can. And what Singh advises you to do is get a letter from the course that
Okay.
you're going through to say you have a 2-week leave. You got to maybe
School's closed, or
school's closed
death
for
in
2
the
weeks.
family. There's a
You got an
reason you're going.
emergency. There's
Yep.
something that's happened that you
You
need
can
to
leave, but
and you get that letter from the school,
you'll be okay.
you'll be okay.
Yeah. The reason I suggested that to him is I think all of this hullabaloo
Mhm.
will be solved in 6 months to a year. So if you started with that education as a young guy, hey, they're coming out with new programs all the time. And I think what they're doing with this clampdown at immigration is hurting themselves. People are hearing about this through the channel, through the news, whatever. People are having a second thought. Geez, do I really want to go there? Is it going to be that hard? And, the issues with the banks before that, some people are saying, this ain't worth it. I'm going somewhere else. But we'll see what the government does.
But as long as you're legal, there's no problem.
Exactly.
Darlene and I went out of country on a cruise ship 2 months ago. Came back, no questions, no problems. Saw our retirement visas in our passport.
Multiple entry on
He
both of
didn't
you.
ask me a single question. He didn't ask my wife a single
Bingo.
question. Look at the camera, put your fingers on the sensor, make sure it's really you, because they have you in the system, and you go. That's it. And then through the line in like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Zero
I
problems.
think for most of our viewers and subscribers, it's going to be, again, much ado about nothing for the majority.
Yeah.
If you got a certain special case, then maybe, as we said earlier, you might want to see a top agent, like saying, but for the majority. Now, the other one thing I should say, I saw that interview you mentioned earlier.
Mhm.
Apparently, they've made a change to the driver's licenses where you need to have 6 months remaining on your foreign license in order to convert that to a Thai license.
Correct.
So that's of interest. So, guys, if you're coming here, check out your driver's license. You want to have 6 months at least left on it. I know Canada, I
Get
think
an IDP if you can.
yeah, that would work as well, because that you're going to get that a week before you come, and that's good for a year, so you're fine. So yeah, that's actually a good tip you just said there.
Yeah.
So, Yeah.
And what they've basically done is tied it into the passport system. Anywhere you go in the world, they're not going to let you into the country if you have less than 6 months validity left on your passport. I don't care who you are. You know, you're a Canadian. You try and go across the American border. If you have less than 6 months on your passport, they're not even going to let you in there.
Nope.
You know, I know that for a fact. So it doesn't matter how good of friends countries are with each other. They still have their rules. And the rules has always been less than 6 months, renew your passport before you travel. You know, and they've said the same with driver's licenses. If you got less than 6 months on there, they're not going to accept it. I agree with it completely. Right, let's get the show started and get the comments answered. And if you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny. And if you'd like to ask us questions, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. If you don't like the channel after watching one or two of us, our series, then all you have to do is unsubscribe. It's easy as that. It doesn't cost you a penny, and you're able to ask questions on the panel in real time.
Who
and
would
we will
not
stay
like
on
this channel?
until the end and answer every comment. That is our promise to
We
you.
are two likable guys. All right, Captain Action. That's Henry from Tampa. Hello, Cooper and Darlene. Brooke, I have a joke for you. What do you call a cow with no legs, Cooper? Ground beef.
I call it sirloin. Or a bit of rump. Have a great day. You too, Captain Action. And hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Make Darlene smile.
And our newest channel member is Michael. He becomes our newest channel member. He gets the badge next to his name right there for only $2 a month, helping to support the channel. Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. And welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure.
Michael Vila says, good evening from Cape Cod. Yeah, Coop, things changed there too fast. Just saw a video on a couple being denied re-entry, and they had a multi-entry visa, I'm thinking he's saying. I'm thinking they only want the people with better funds.
No. The multi-entry visa is a bit tricky. Okay, you can go online. You can get a 2-month. You can get a 2-month visa through the Thai embassy. You can get a 6-month, and you can get a 1-year multi-entry visa. But they are restricted to 60-day periods. Okay, for a total of up to 180 days. What people are coming unstuck is with these multiple, they think they got a 1-year visa. They can stay here for 8-10 months out of the year. It actually says in there when you apply for it, its total validity period is not to exceed 180 days. And that's where people have gotten unstuck thinking, oh, I got a 1-year visa. I can stay in Thailand for a year. No, you can't. It's a multiple entry. Yes, you can go in and out as much as you want, but the maximum length of stay cannot exceed 180 days.
I think that's for pretty well most of the visas, except obviously ours, retirement visa,
which is called a non-O or non-OA.
And that's 12 months at a time upon renewal.
Yes.
So you're good. And then I do recommend get the multiple entry. You never know, and you might want to take a trip to Vietnam, Philippines, or you got to go back home, you know.
Yeah.
So a little simpler that way.
It saves you any hassle at the airport too.
I think
standing in long lines to get the exit permit to be able to leave Thailand. You got to pay for it. And I've been through there, and I've seen the people standing in the lines, and they look like they're soul destroyed. You know, they look like they've been standing there for hours. I don't want the hassle. I just want to go zip in, out, boom, on the plane.
You pay a little extra up front for the multiple entry.
5,000 baht.
Yeah, like $150.
Exactly.
For the whole year, it saved me the hassle standing in those lineups.
And you can go out 100 times if you want for no charge.
Yep.
Next newest channel member, Running Man, has now become the channel member and has a badge next to his name. Thank you, Running Man, for supporting the channel. Much appreciated.
Roger Walker, good morning, good evening, everyone. Thumbs up, make Darlene smile.
Good morning to you, Roger. Welcome to the show.
Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky. Good morning, Coop and gang. Didn't have any issues re-entering Thailand earlier this month with multiple entry. He came from the Philippines, by the way, and it was really fast for myself and Pinky.
It is. It's the way to go. I swear by it. You know, if you're going to be doing more than 3 trips in and out of Thailand in a year, it pays for itself, because you're going to be paying 1,500 baht for an exit stamp at the airport.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand in no 2-hour line. I'd rather spend 5,000 baht and go in as many times as I want. And okay, Darlene and I probably do about 3 trips a year, 3 to 4 trips a year. But for me, it's worth it. I don't like standing in lines. I detest standing in long lines.
Jack's wife Pinky's from the Philippines, so he's I think he does look forward to getting back there occasionally, but
that's cuss words to him.
I'll see him at breakfast this morning. And
oh yeah, we got breakfast planned at 10 o'clock this morning.
10 to 10:30 probably.
10, yeah, about that time. Yeah. And it is at
Clubhouse
on Jomtien Beach Road.
Jomtien Beach Road, right below the Jomtien Gym, and aircon in there, which is quite nice. Food's good, reasonably priced.
And don't forget our meet and greet tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Fraser's.
Fraser's at 6 tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 4th Tuesday of the month. Great time, anywhere from 40 to 70 people show. Yeah. Probably half are new, half are old. The old crew, back to reacquaint themselves.
Yeah. And it's on to Pryor Road and Jomtien. Come one, come all, and join us.
Terry Fallon.
Oh, sorry.
Terry Fallon says, good morning, evening to all in the chat. Great to see you all. Good to see you,
Terry. You too, Terry.
Captain Action. Hello, Jack, Terry, Roger. Welcome, Running Man. Yeah, good. Terry says hello to okay, they're getting their hellos in. Scotty Caswell says hello, CBD and all watching.
Then hello, Scotty. And Meritus.
Sandra Guffin says hello, Tubers. Should I get a condo before I open my bank account, or would it be okay to open it while at my hotel?
Should I get a condo before I open my bank account? It doesn't matter. Either way, you can get a condo without having a Thai bank account. It's not a requirement. The only legal requirement is it has to be a minimum of a 30-day stay in the condo. Okay, because you have the Hotel Act, which has been out for many, many, many years, and it's to stop the hotel business from going under. That if you're here for only 2 weeks, you can't stay in a condo, you have to stay in a hotel. But there are plenty of condo hotels. If you like the feeling of a condo, there's condo hotels here that you got your own kitchen, you got your separate bedroom and your separate bathroom, and it's just like living in a condo. You got a balcony and all that, swimming pool, gym. So there are those options out there. If you want to stay for just 2 weeks, go stay in a condo hotel if that's what you want. Trying to get in a condo now under 30 days is exceptionally hard. And if you're caught, you're fined. People have been doing it on Airbnb and other sites out there like Agoda, and they're getting caught. Juristic is going up. They're knocking on the doors with the police, and you got a fine. Yeah. And they're evicting you too.
Again, it's the law.
Yeah, it's the law. So just be aware.
I would say, Xander, my view is, and I've said this many times, I'd rent for anywhere from 2 to 5 days in a hotel or B&B or something. Get your feet on the ground, get, looking around, and maybe you're meeting an agent in that time. But it gives you time to look for a long term if that's your plan to stay. And, obviously, if you're coming in high season, which is now until May, your supply is a little more limited and the prices are obviously higher. If you're coming after the high season's over and low, you're a lot more options.
And get a heck of a discount.
And then I'd get in and then I'd look at getting the bank account, because we were here for like a month before we got our bank account, so we were fine.
Yeah.
I had the Wise card. I just went up. If you got a debit card from your home bank, you can use that in the ATMs. The ATMs do work well here. And as you said many times, there's cards that have no fees, or, your fees are refunded to you. So that's obviously good. But yep, that's what I would recommend.
Exactly. So yeah, you can do either or, Xandra, and the immigration agent will help you get your bank account for you. So they'll go with you to the bank and you just sign the paperwork and make sure and take your passport and a second ID with you, a photo ID, i.e. a driver's license or a state ID if you're from the US.
Yep.
So any other second photo ID is preferred. They can do it without, but they prefer to have the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have our first shout out to give. And this one is from 123. It's Mr. JD, bought us 3 coffees and says, hi from the Villages, Florida, where it is now 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Another great show. And thank you, Mr. JD123. It's Mr. JD. Thank you for the
Up
coffee.
in the Villages, a
Much
very nice
appreciated.
area.
He did it by scanning that QR code up there. Buy us a coffee for only $5, and it helps the channel. Thank you.
Yeah. Terry Fallon from Bancroft. Coop, here's a weird question. Is there such a thing as a Caesar salad in Thailand?
Oh, yeah.
And I order it. Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Actually, I get mine at the Fraser's tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what's different, Terry. Like, they have a lot of salad, which is nice. I get mine with a chicken breast cut up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's spread throughout. And then it shows up, and I keep forgetting they've got an egg on top. You know, it's like a fried egg they put on top. And I've never had a Caesar back home with a fried egg, but I keep forgetting to tell them, nah, leave the egg. It's not for me.
But yeah,
good.
we do, and they are very delicious, Terry.
Yeah. Michael Vila, I'm thinking my visit will be just 60 days. Okay, so he's coming, try it out. Good for you. January and February, those are good months. They're high season, but nice weather here.
Cooler months.
Yeah, cooler weather. You'll like it.
You're not going to sweat like a storm if you're coming in April, which is the hottest month of the year in Thailand. And that's when you're looking at temperatures around about 110 and humidity about 90%.
I don't notice it. I love the weather year round. You will use the pools more.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're ideal, man. That's lovely. Yeah. Weather's ideal here. Sub Z, hello, everyone.
Hello, Sub. Welcome to the live stream.
Michael Avila goes on to say, getting better at dancing to the song. Hit that like button. Make Darlena smile.
Yeah,
that's
the
a catchy
song
tune.
is very catchy.
It is. Sub Z, Landon Smiles' dreams are getting harder.
No,
I don't
they're
think
not.
so.
Basically, they're just clamping down on the overstays, folks. That's what they're doing. Get a lot of nationalities out here, especially Indian and South African people, come out here and try and work illegally. And they catch them. They do catch them. They caught 20 Indians only a week ago, or was it 30 Indians? Whatever the case would be, it was over a dozen, possibly 2 dozen, and they ended up deporting all of them.
Yeah,
you know, so they do catch them and they do deport them, and that's what they're mainly trying to crack down on. If you're coming here for 6 months a year, you're not a tourist, folks. You know, you're a part-time resident. Get the equivalent visa.
Yeah.
You know, you can get a multiple entry 1-year visa through your Thai consulate, through your Thai embassy in your home country or anywhere else around the world. Say maybe you're visiting the Philippines. You can still do it through the Thai embassy in Manila. Get the 1-year multiple entry visa and stay here for, 3 months. You know, do a border run and then come back in. You can do the border run providing you have the correct visa is what they're saying. What you can't do the border run on is if you're coming in on the visa exempt stamp as a tourist. If you have the 1-year multiple entry, they'll let you do the border run, no problem.
Yeah. I was watching like elite visas. You know, you can get a 5-year, 10-year, I think even a 20-year.
You can get a 1-year.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
sure. Costs you a little money, but you know, I think the 5-year they said was around 400,000 baht, maybe 450.
Yeah.
Well, you figure that out. Say it's 12,500. That's like 2,500 a year for 5 years. Well, you know, that's not so bad. A couple $100 a month, and you don't have to worry for 5 years.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's options and many visas out there
for those that are under 50. I think it's a good option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heath McDaniel, good morning from Southeast Tennessee. More new rules. That's kind of standard in life, no matter where you live.
Well, the rules have always been there, Heath. The problem is they weren't always enforced. And then people were taking advantage of them. It got to the point where too many people were taking advantage of them. So they decided they're going to enforce the rules even more stricter this time. But the rules have always been there. You can't stay in Thailand more than 180 days a year in a calendar year without having a visa.
True.
Those are the rules. They've always been there. Now they're just enforcing them.
I would not let this deter anyone who's thought about coming here. The benefits you'll see when you get here far outweigh the bit of bullshit you put up with. You know, the weather to me is ideal year round. The people friendly, smiling all the time, very deferential. You don't see the rudeness like you would in the West.
Yeah.
The food is to die for here. But above all, the affordability. I mean, I have good friends struggling in the West. They're making ends meet, but they ain't getting ahead. They're surviving.
Yeah.
Where you come here and you actually live. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. Huge, huge difference.
Yep. Still that way, guys. Mike Doty and Little Mike, what's up, ladies and gents? Let's get this show on the road. How is life in the land of smiles?
Still smiling.
Oh yeah, it's great. So sooner you get here, Mikey, and experience it, the better. Well, there he is, Elf Romeo. He's back home in Stony Creek, Ontario. Hope everyone's doing well. Looking forward to another exciting live stream. His countdown clock's running. I think he's down to 13 days now before he returns. So,
oh wow.
Yeah.
Great to have him back out here.
Oh, he's itching at the bit. He can't wait. Neither can the food munchkin. Richard Woolley, guten Abend. Guten Abend. Good morning from Northwest Florida and the Gulf of America.
Good evening and good morning to you too, Richard.
Up in the Panhandle, I suppose.
Thank you for being a channel member and everybody else with the badge next to their name. Much appreciated.
Terry Fallon, hello, Alpha. How's it going? You know, he got back he was in Taiwan and Korea on his business trip there, Alpha was. Hey, Mike, hoping to see you this July in the land of smiles.
Oh, he's coming back in July too. He's already got his plans.
Oh, yeah. He's
getting ready for that big retirement.
He's close. He's only like 1.8 months away now. Or sorry, 1.8 years. Yeah. Richard Woolley, hey, Wolf. Yeah. Mister, for your sister, they're changing rules again.
Not really. They're just enforcing the visa entry rules coming in and out of Thailand. They relaxed them. They were, you know, I mean, COVID happened and they wanted tourism desperately, you know. Everybody was sort of in a slump around the world and they were just letting people come in and out as much as they wanted. They needed the revenue. Thailand, you know, economy relies heavily on tourism. It's like 20% of their GDP, Brooke.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a little chunk. It's a big chunk. 20% of a country's GDP is a lot of money. You know, you think 20% of America's GDP more than pays for its military.
I think it could be higher than 20. But no, I think in the long run, you better consider Thailand. It's there's a lot of FUD out there, fear, uncertainty, and doubt being spread, whether it's YouTubers or blowing things up. Sensationalism sells news. So they'll sensationalize these reports and, oh, they're deporting everybody. They're, and it's FUD. So I suspect, you know, there's a new government coming. You know, these guys now are maybe trying to, you know, put their stamp on things, but wait till the new government comes. If they see tourism is down, which I think it is.
I think it is.
They're going to soon come to realization, hey, we better start promoting people coming here, not making it harder, make it easier. So time will tell. Mark Hanna, one take. 55 of the smartest subscribers on earth were on stream before the show opened. That's impressive.
And thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
We're getting our regular viewers and we're loving every minute of it.
Always new ones too.
And thank you so much to our regulars. It's much appreciated. And Mark's a good guy. I was just over his house a couple of days ago with Brownie, checking out his YouTube studio. He's got a hell of a YouTube studio set up and he's very big into the stock market.
Oh, good. Yeah. Smart guy.
You'd like him.
Lost Boy, hit that thumbs up button.
Yes, please. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny. Pound it.
Mr. For your sister, ignore my comment. I thought it was about visas.
It is partly about visas, but it's more along the lines as they want people to have visas. They're not making it hard for you to get the visa. They just want you to have the right visa and pay the appropriate fee. Yeah. Stop trying to circumvent the system. Stop trying to cheat it. Stop trying to be a cheapskate and say, oh, I'm not paying, you know, 30,000 baht for a retirement visa. I'll just stay there illegally like somebody did and got caught for being 20-year overstay, blacklisted for life out of Thailand. Why?
Yeah.
Just get the freaking retirement visa. Be done with it, or get the education visa, the DTV visa. There's a lot of different visas that you can have here in Thailand to stay here long term.
All kinds.
And if you don't want that, go on your home website with your Thai embassy or consulate in your area. Get a 1-year multiple entry visa. You can stay here for 180 days during that 1-year time frame with only one border run.
Bingo.
It's simple, guys. You can do it. And the fee for it, about $200.
Yeah.
So super, super cheap. There's ways to do it and do it legally. And that's all they're asking you to do, folks. Abide by the law, get the appropriate visa, enjoy your stay.
It's classified as a tourist visa. Well, and that's what it's meant for. And they're not hitting those type of people. But too many were coming in on the tourist visa who really had intentions of staying as long as they could.
Yes.
You know, multiple border runs. We know people. We know people with 8, 9 border runs
in a year.
Well, probably over 2 or 3 years, but still. So that's where they're, say, clamping if they are. And those people now have got the correct visas.
Exactly.
In case in point, DTV visa, you know. But anyways, that's all that is. So enforcement of what was originally intent.
Exactly.
Valletta's World, high CBD. All I was there for 30 days and decided on Rayon to settle down. Very nice area. Down my first year. Thanks for all you do. Okay,
and
good.
Thank you. Hopefully one day you'll come up and say hello to the group.
Rayon's a nice area. We liked Rayon. Beautiful beaches there.
Yeah.
A little more, I thought, spread out, like a pretty big area called Rayon down there, but they were progressive. Great infrastructure.
Me and a group of the guys went down there on our bikes and stayed the night there and came back the next day. Had a fantastic time.
It took you how long? What, 45 minutes, an hour to get there?
It took about an hour. Well, we stopped for coffee.
Oh,
so
sure.
It took about an hour and a half.
Yeah, with stops.
Yeah, with stops.
Mike Doty and Little Mike, why do things in Thailand change so often? They change anywhere you are, Mikey. I wouldn't worry.
New governments, new changes, always happens anywhere around the world. You look, you know, every government in the world, the next administration comes in is always looking at making changes.
Yeah.
You know, some think it's for the better, and, you know, it tends to, more often than not, it tends to be for the worse. You know, so Thailand does things, and they'll often put things out there just to see what the reaction is.
They'll float the idea.
For example, the alcohol rule. All right. Initially, they said, no way, we're not lifting the alcohol ban rules from 2 to 5 p.m. They did. All the Thai businesses complained. Says it's an outdated law from 1971, and it was there enforced to stop Parliament getting drunk during their lunch break.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was for.
Original intent.
Yeah, but
Did not
nobody
know
ever
that.
changed it, you know, until now. So, and a lot of the confusion was they were saying that they were going to go after alcohol drinkers and fine them 10,000 baht, and then they weren't, and then they are. And not extend the drinking hours. Well, in the West, people used to drink until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning in bars and clubs. Thailand's a little bit behind the time. They've extended it by 1 hour, see what happens. And then I think what'll happen is, oh, okay, everything's been going well. Businesses are happy. They're making more money. Maybe we'll extend it another hour till 2 o'clock. And I think that's the way they'll end up going. But then again, this government's only in until January.
Sure.
In January, there has to be a general election. So the new party, who knows? They may, the old party may win, that everybody loved, the people loved, but got kicked out by the courts. They may win. They may have their way. They may open the casinos. They may make a 99-year land lease for those that want to buy houses in Thailand. They may make the retirement visa easier and cheaper to get and reduce the age like the Philippines does.
That'd be nice. Yep.
So, you know, there are positive things in the pipeline. It all depends on what happens in January.
I would say, Mikey, that 99% of the people we know in our circle aren't affected by these changes. You know, they're on the retirement visa, the most of them. They're on a DTV. They decide, hey, I like 30 or 60 days at a time, and I'll do it 2 or 3 times a year. You know what I mean? So the majority aren't affected. Terry Fallon, hello, Brooke. How the hell is it hanging?
I feel sorry for Terry. He came on Saturday's panel on the live stream, and he was like, "Is Brooke there? Is Brooke there?" He wanted to speak to his fellow Canuck, and you weren't there to speak to him.
Well, I was napping for part of it. I was watching. Yeah.
And I've said to Brooke, I said, you can click the link and come on the panel as well. You don't have to drive over to my house. You can do it from your own home. Huh?
You don't want to get too many.
Well, we can have up to 10 people on the panel.
Well, yeah. Hello. That'd be too many.
Yeah.
It's good to switch them up, though. Different points of view, different stories.
Exactly.
Sub-Z, you can drink after 1 in your home.
Oh, of course you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can drink after 1 in the bars, okay? Trust me, at least it jumped the head.
They may give it to you in a coffee cup. Back in the day, that's what they used to do. Yeah. You get a coffee mug and you'd have your beer in there. That's the way they were doing it. The police knew what was going on, but they were turning a blind eye because it wasn't a bottle that said Heineken or Leo or Sing, or Chang or Budweiser or whatever. It was hidden, and therefore the police knew what was going on. They let it go on. But no, it's great that they've finally abolished that rule.
39 baht beer. There you go, boys. A little over $1. Biggest Chris, greetings all. Wishing all a wonderful new week ahead.
And you too, Chris. Thank you.
The markets will be up this week.
Yeah.
Terry Fallon, my wife can't wait to go shopping with Darlene and get more stuff.
Oh, there'll be stuff collectors right there, Darlene.
Here's the problem, Terry. You're going to get here with the lovely wife. She's going to be shocked when she goes to these markets. You're going to end up with more stuff than you thought.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can buy all this
stuff. You can't believe
for
the
$10.
price. Exactly.
Exactly.
$10 wouldn't go far in the West, and here you'll have
5 items.
Shirts.
Exactly.
Show up, Mister for your sister. So Brooke, you can drunk on your flight to Australia. Drink, I suppose. I don't drink on those flights. I don't. I'm not a real big drinker. If I do it sociably for 2 beers, 3 the odd time, but that's it.
Darlene and I like to have a glass of champagne as we get on the plane, and then just push the button, lay down, and go to sleep.
Yeah, you fly business. You fly, first class. Basically.
No, I don't. I can't afford first class, but I fly business.
Because you're not in economy, let's just say that. Okay.
Because I got just under a million air miles, so I buy an economy ticket and use my air miles to upgrade. Because I've always used the same airline. Wherever I fly, I always use the same airline, Emirates. So I got a whack of air miles with them.
I'm not a big drinker, mister.
Yeah.
But a lot of our friends, they love their beers. And one thing I've noticed here, unlike the West, you might get at a road stop or the police check, forget about going to jail. If you got you got 5,000 baht, you're on your way back home. You know what I mean? And the one guy, he says, I got 1,000 baht. That's it. You didn't even give me a breathalyzer. Well, yeah, we know you've been drinking. He says, well, you want 1,000 or not? Otherwise, take me to jail. Take the 1,000, away you go. It's totally different. Biggest criticism, hearing that renting condos from non-Thai owners might be a little dicey. Forget it. It's FUD unless the non-Thai owners have a long-term visa. And pay taxes on the rentals with proof. Yeah, well, good luck.
Well, I got Singh going to the immigration office right now to re-verify that, because the rules are that if you're renting from a foreigner and you're going through a Thai agent, you're good to go.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So most people here are going through a Thai agent. Every agent company out here, including Sean, is owned by a Thai.
Yeah.
He works there legally and he's a partner in the company, but it's Thai owned.
Yeah. Like, who on earth is concerned about checking? Immigration ain't going to give a shit, as the thing says, know, who your landlord is. But it's, again, I think more fun. Time will tell.
And I said to Singh last night, I spoke to him last night in depth. And he says he's going to re-verify that today at immigration. And if there's any contention, he's going to come on and do a live stream with us to clarify it for everybody to hear it from the horse's mouth. And his best friend
runs the whole shebang over there.
at immigration.
Yeah, in
Exactly.
charge.
And he's also said, tell your subscribers, if they have any problems coming into Thailand with immigration, give me a call.
Yeah.
He also knows the head of immigration at Swanepoel Airport.
I believe these stories where people have been stopped there,
Mhm.
they call Sing, and 10 minutes later they're escorted through and away they go. So
He's already helped one of our subscribers
Yeah.
that they weren't going to let him in. And he called the head, and the head turned around and says, hey, he's a property owner. Let him in.
bingo. The
So-
one thing, if this turns out, and again, I think it's FUD, if it turns out to be an issue, well, guess what? Another reason you don't want to own property in Thailand
Yeah.
as a foreigner.
So I'm just going to put Singh's details for you in case you guys don't got them, don't have them. There they are. They're in the banner. I'll keep them there for a few minutes. Give you guys chance to have a look and go from there and contact him and tell him Cooper sent you. So not a problem. And I lost where I was in the comment section.
Vegas Chris.
Vegas Chris, I'm trying
Yeah.
to find it. That's what happens when I click out of this and I got to go back in.
Right below Mr. for your sister.
Yeah, I'm scrolling. Wow, there's a lot of comments.
Yeah.
You guys got a lot of questions today. That's good. We like that.
Vegas Chris goes on to say, might be a flood of available condos coming soon. Yeah, but
Yeah, got it.
it's not going to be from what you think, Chris. There's a flood of condos coming on because they're building like a son of a gun here.
Yes, they
And
are.
for the life of me, I can't understand going into what I consider could, tougher times worldwide, financial, whatever, jujitsu. Who's going to buy all these condos? You know what I mean?
Well, that's
Like,
what this visa agent said. This YouTuber interviewed last week. He said, if this is the case, a lot of the foreign investors, i.e., Chinese, Japanese, are going to be wanting to sell like crazy. Fantastic time to buy.
yeah.
If they're going to be dumping on the market, guess what? That 3 million baht condo you got that they own, you'll probably get for 2 million or less.
Yeah, no, that you're planning to, if you're doing that, you're
Yeah.
planning to live in it.
Yes.
Where a majority of these condos are bought for investment purposes, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like the Chinese, there's condos, guys, that haven't even been slept in. The plastic is on the mattresses, and they've been like that for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
They just wanted to get their money maybe out of mainland China and into an investment. So, but who's gonna buy all these new units? And I'm talking thousands of units.
Tens of thousands.
Yeah. So why buy when you can rent? I don't see rents ever going up. You might see hellish deals on rents, coming down. So time will tell. We'll see what happens.
And I think if the government does go through with this, again, we got to get clarification. Singh's going to do that for me today. But if the government does go through with this, it's going to hurt the building industry big time.
Yeah.
Because who's going to buy them?
Well, that's it. You'll see a slowdown like you wouldn't believe. I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to kill the building industry overnight. Well, this government that's in place is only an interim government for 4 months until January. They're hoping the people's going to vote for them. Are you going to vote for a government that's destroying your business? Hell no. Why would you?
You won't see the marijuana shop owners voting for.
That's true. Exactly.
There you 9,000 apparently shops of that ilk. Biggest Chris, you just touched on this after I asked the question.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I think they're going to have to do a complete U-turn. If that is the case, we'll find out soon.
Terry Fallon goes on to say, Coop, thanks for following up on the facts about renting. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. We will. Whenever anything's reported, I always like to go to the horse's mouth and find out the facts. Things get often misinterpreted, and I don't think this agent in Pattaya did anything wrong. Maybe he's got it wrong. Maybe it is the case, but we're going to find out. And the best way to do it is just go to head into immigration and ask. Well, that's Singh's best friend.
Bingo.
He's going to go there today. He's going to get the answers, and we're going to report on that on Saturday's live stream. So if it is the case and there's some changes there that need to be addressed, I'll get Singh to come on.
It'll
the
be
panel.
reported first and directly to you, the subscribers.
Yeah.
At
You know, so stay tuned to our
Adventure.
channel. And if you haven't yet, hit that notification bell so you get reminded on our next show.
Sub-Z goes on to say, every time Coop mentions things about the land of smiles, Brooke has an excellent facial expression as if Brooke's hearing it the first time. Well done.
And we planned for this off stage. Before we even go live, we'll be sitting out on my porch having a cup of coffee out by the pool. And Brooke will say, you say this and I'll do this.
No, that's horseshit. Oh. I do ask him, so what is the subject? What's the topics today? He's obviously more prepared than I am, at least going in. I think he is. And then I realized, oh yeah, I saw that video. Oh yeah, I saw that one. And occasionally he'll maybe miss something that I have to correct or add.
Very occasionally.
Very occasionally. Mark Hanna says, Visa Talk, I can still do it, is code for I have a cooperative agent behind the desk.
Exactly.
Yep.
In other words, there's a workaround.
Yeah. Bad Rongo. Last Wednesday, got the email saying my LTR application got approved.
Well
Very
done.
good. So happy not to have to deal with these issues for the foreseeable future.
And it's great with the LTR visa. You don't have to do 90-day reports.
How long is that for?
5 years.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, I think it's 10 years, but you have to go show proof after 5 years
Renew it
that
after
you
5,
still meet the criteria to have the visa.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good. Well
So,
done, Bad Rongo.
They only have to do a report once a year.
Yeah.
That's it. No 90-day report. Once a year.
It makes
Excellent.
it simpler if you got funds. You
Yeah.
got money.
Well done.
Robert McMedia, Cooper and Brooke, hello.
Hello, Robert. Welcome to the live stream.
Alfa Romeo, Thailand and Canadian governments are strengthening trading agreements. Okay. Implementing duty-free and reduced duties, importing goods into both countries.
That's good.
Yeah.
We need that.
Both countries. It should
Cross-border
benefit.
trade, excellent for commerce.
Yeah. I don't know what Canada's going to ship over here. Maybe maple syrup. Who knows? And Throckmorton, Annie from Banksbury, I think Annie's at. Hey, everyone. Just a reminder to new viewers that any general questions they have about a move here to Thailand are most likely answered in the Siam Secrets e-guide linked on the screen. What a bargain.
It is.
Yeah,
And
give it a
that's the
plug on that,
e-guide
will
above
ya?
Brooke's head. There, just above Brooke's head. Nah, he can never get it right. It's opposite on the screen. So if you want to be pointing this way, you have to put your finger the other way. If you want to be pointing that way, you got to put your finger the other way. It's opposite. Yeah. So yeah, it's just above Brooke's head, and it is on sale for only $49.95. All the other YouTubers are selling theirs for $300 to $700. We said they're ripping people off. We can do it a lot cheaper and put a lot more information in there. Everything that you want to know about coming to Thailand. And where can I go shopping? What's the best dentist? Where's the best doctors? How do I do this? Agents.
How do I get from the
everything that you
airport
want.
to Jomtien or wherever I'm going?
We put it all in there.
Yeah,
Best
the money
banks,
you save will be paid back the first 10
best
minutes you
exchange
land.
rates. Everything that you can question that you could have about Thailand, we've answered in there, and it's free lifetime updates.
Yeah.
So you will never have to pay for an updated version of the book. It's 100% free. And Brownie is working on a separate Facebook page for those that have bought the book. And the updates will be posted on that page as and when they happen. So great work. Thank you, Brownie. And thank
Mr.
you,
B.
Annie, for buying the book. Much appreciated.
What happened? Oh, there it is. Roger Walker, if you want to marry a Thai or Filipino lady, do you need to have to show documents that you have been divorced or your other half has passed away to be remarried?
No, you don't. Here in Thailand, all you have to do is go to your embassy and ask for a singleness letter.
Yeah.
And you tell your embassy, I'm single. They say, okay, sign this affidavit, and they stamp it. They give it back to you. And you do that with your partner, and you can get married.
Yeah, I had to get a single certificate. Now, So I called the embassy first,
Mhm.
Canadian, and in Bangkok, and said, "Here's what I want to do."
Mm.
They were English speaking, you know. I think it was a Thai, but spoke very good English. And she said, "Okay, I'll email you the form, fill it out, email it back,
Mhm.
and you know, it'll take 2 days or whatever, and then you can pick it up."
Yeah.
So I think it was $50 I paid when I got there. Boy, they're sure screening you to get into the Canadian embassy, man. Metal detectors, put your
Yeah.
belongings,
Yeah.
can't take your cell phone,
Mhm.
obviously no videos, you know. And but no, it was pretty straightforward.
It is. It's easy.
Yeah.
Now, I was divorced when I married Darlene, and then it was just before COVID. I couldn't find my divorce papers for the life of me. It was years ago that I got divorced. I don't know. Maybe they got thrown out when I moved, addresses, whatever. But I didn't know where they were. And I asked, you know, and they said, just go to the embassy, get a single letter.
Yeah.
Just tell the embassy I'm single, I want to get married. They say, sign this affidavit and stamp it. They don't do background checks. They don't give a damn. You know, if you're breaking the law, it's on you. If you're still married and you're trying to get married again, well, then you pay the penalty.
Yeah.
But if you're generally single, they don't care. They don't want to see a divorce certificate or
Oh,
a
and
death
some guys,
certificate if you're a widow.
I eventually found mine, but never got asked for it, never needed it.
No.
Because I was worried, shit, maybe I got no, you know, and you just
Yeah.
get that certificate.
Yeah. But no, it's very easy, Roger.
I think that I don't know about the Thai lady, the Filipino lady, Jackie had to get a similar type of certificate. She had never been married, but you still need that certificate.
Singleness.
Yeah, singleness, whatever. So I don't know about the Thais if they need that.
Yeah.
Captain Action says, hit that like button, guys. Make Darlena smile.
Yes, please.
Does
We
help
need to
the
get to
channel.
100 likes on the stream. So if you're watching, 108 people watching, please hit the thumbs up. It's absolutely free and it helps support the channel.
Terry Fallon says, at Badrango, hopefully smooth sailing, bud.
Yeah.
Mr. For your sister, I think I will wait for the low season change that I can guarantee will come in April, end of April. Yeah.
Yeah. End of April's the best time. Beginning of May. First week of May, all of a sudden, it's a
Bingo.
ghost town.
It's like somebody turned the tap off.
And it's fantastic.
Nobody
no
in the
long
pools,
lines at the
no
food
long
court.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the pool to yourself, the beach to yourselves. You know, you maybe see a couple dozen people on the beach, whereas high season, you'll see hundreds to thousands of people on the beach. So it's a huge wake up call. And I absolutely love low season, best time of the year.
If you are coming and say it's for long term and you're coming during high season, do a shorter rental. Do the rental till May 1st, guys. Yeah, you pay the high season rate, you bite the bullet, you got 4 months to pay for whatever. May 1st comes, look out. Your options are like tenfold and the prices are going to be a lot lower.
Yeah.
Then you book for the year. El Romeo says, Thailand hopefully can import maple syrup and beaver tails from Canada. Canada can import silk, rubber, and mangoes duty-free into Canada. Mangoes are good.
Wait for the details. Go ahead, and I'm just going to swap the banner back over.
Yeah, Tekken says, what a great time to be an elite visa holder for 20 years. Oh, yeah. And those back, I think Romeo got one too, but they were really, let's say, more affordable back when most of these guys got it. You know, if you've been on those visas a few years, you're winning big time. Like everything else, things go up in price, and the visas have gone up too. But hopefully you're making more now than you did before too.
And Captain Action's got a question for you, Brooke.
What's a beaver tail?
I don't know. What's the beaver tail?
It's kind of like a, waffle, but a big waffle, you know, and they'll throw on whipped cream and maybe strawberry sauce, cover it with maple syrup, and
there goes my diabetes.
Yeah. And I only had one, and it was in Quebec. I went over the border from Ottawa, and it was crazy good. Great video. Thanks for the clearing up the condo and rental details, Donna Vasilowski says.
Yeah, and you're very welcome. We will do our research, and we will find out directly from the horse's mouth. That has always been our promise. You know, I'm not going to go by what the tabloids say. I'm not going to go by what another YouTuber says on their channel. I'm going to go and get the facts. And then once we got the facts, we'll report them. And if need be, I'll have Singh come and tell you from his own mouth, yes, I went to immigration, and this is what they said.
You know, I haven't seen a lot of building of villas going on, but the condos,
Oh,
I mean,
going up
just
to
the
like
ones
crazy.
we can see from Dusset. But then you get on, like even driving over here today, Coop. Oh, Jesus, there's that building now because it's got up high now. You see it. It's crazy the amount they're building. So they either have pre-sold them or they're looking to pre-sell them. And it'll be interesting who the heck's going to rent them.
That Copacabana 2 that's being built by you is going to be the biggest condo complex in all of Jomtien.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's massive.
Oh, it's
the amount
huge.
of rooms they got there and everything they're doing. They're making a man-made beach lagoon, you know, with waves, and it's just looks absolutely amazing. I can see a mad rush to want to live there.
We'll be wanting to tour it to see.
I will. I'll put it on the
it's
channel when they're finished. It looks awesome.
Robert Pierpont, Captain Action. It's like an elephant ear. Yeah.
Okay, so it's huge.
He's talking about the beaver tail. Mimi Taylor says, hello, Cooper, Brooke, and family. I missed you, Brooke, on the panel. I have a friend that lives in Thailand. Are you saying I can only visit her twice? I am from Tennessee. Oh, no. You can visit.
Here's the rule, Mammy. And again, I'll repeat it for everybody that's just come on. The rule is you can't exceed 180 days in Thailand. Okay, as a tourist exempt. If you're coming over here for like 2 weeks, a month, or 2 months even, and you don't get that 30-day extension, you're good to go. They just don't want you to exceed 180 days. So if you're doing, say, 2 weeks at a time or a month at a time, you can come over here six times a year if you're only doing 30 days.
Yeah.
Up to 6 times. Of course, you know, the more you come, they're going to be asking you. You say, I'm visiting friends and family.
Yep.
You know, have a letter from them, you know, saying, you know, you're coming to stay with us in our spare bedroom. This is my sister. This is my brother, whatever. You know, you're good. You'll be good to go. As long as you're a genuine tourist and they can see you leaving the country, and they're not going to sweat you.
If you don't need that 30-day extension after your 60 original, probably good, because then you're leaving within 60. You've never applied for an exemption, so you're definitely a tourist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not planning on staying long term. I think those extensions had a lot to do with the government saying, holy shit, they're every time they come, they're extending for another 30, and then they're doing a border run, they're coming back, extend. Yeah. So
and again, folks, if you have any problems, reach out to Singh. I put his details in the banner. Go back and rewind if you didn't get it. Contact him. Add him on WhatsApp. All right. He will help any of our subscribers free of charge. He will not charge you. Don't think there's going to be a hidden charge or Cooper gets a kickback or Brooke gets a kickback. We don't. All right. We only recommend people that we know and trust and we've dealt with. Everybody else that I've never dealt with and I don't know, I'm not going to recommend them on my channel because I don't know them.
Sure.
I know Singh, and Singh is true to his word. If he says he can do it, he can do it.
It'll get done.
Yeah.
He doesn't charge you for the information he gives you.
No.
He'll only charge you if you use his services.
Yeah. And he'll give you a free consultation.
Absolutely.
If you tell him you're from Coopersthaiadventure YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
He'll give you a free consultation.
Oh, yeah.
Can't beat it.
Robert McMedia, I'm married to a Vietnamese lady.
Okay.
I get 6 months on entry to Vietnam and can get temporary residency permit. I've never had an issue with immigration in Vietnam, but I enjoy Thailand's beaches. There you go.
Yeah, that's great.
A lot of people go to Vietnam from here. Check out Da Nang's, very popular. I've heard the coffee there is to die for.
Yeah.
It's, the best on the planet, some people think. The food is great.
But they don't have a retirement visa.
No, that's
the downside.
Yeah. And
you got to do a lot of border runs if you want to stay there.
I think there's more English spoken here than there even. And I've been told, whether it's true or not, sometimes there's still a bit of not anti-American, but not the most favorable impressions of Americans in Vietnam still. So who knows?
Yeah, but it's great if you can do that if you marry a local. I think it's fantastic.
Yep.
Well done, Robert.
Bedrongo, thanks to Terry Fallon. Just got to finish up the last little bits and make a trip to the BOI, Bureau of Immigration, I believe, off in Bangkok for visa issuance. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's pretty well done.
Yeah, well done.
Terry Fallon, Coop, great to be on your live stream with Tom and Nomad Jack on Saturday. Looking forward to meeting other subscribers on that format. It's fun.
It is. It's
Yep.
a good time. And we post the link so anybody can come and join the live stream and join the panel. Share your
Why
life
not?
and your experiences and meet other great subscribers.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity, and we'll keep doing it on the channel. That's our promise.
I think it's good to hear different people's stories about
Yes.
why they came here, how it worked for them, are they liking it? What do you like? What do you dislike? You know, it's
Or
great.
tell us how bad it is in your home country and why you want to get the hell out.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
want to hear that too.
Tekken says, from my experience when I was a student in 2016, if you leave the country on an education visa, you need to go to immigration for a re-entry permit.
Correct.
Without it, your visa was null and void when you exit.
Correct.
think
That's
he's
still
absolutely right.
still the case.
Yep.
If you're on any visa, even a retirement visa, you have to get an exit permit unless you have a multiple entry stamp in there that you paid for. You still have to get an exit. If you're on a DTV, you got to get an exit permit.
Which is 1,900 baht, I think.
15.
15, okay.
1,500
bingo.
baht for an exit permit to leave.
So you got to
Thailand.
pay
Yeah.
anyways.
It's
right?
like an exit tax.
Get the mote.
Yeah.
Michael Villa, it's amazing how powerful a white envelope goes.
We know what he's talking about there.
Slide something in there. Richard Woolley, question. Can you recommend a legal source on the importation of dogs to the land of smiles? As I have seen a lot of contradictions on the World Wide Web. Yeah.
We have several subscribers, Richard, that brought over their pets and they get a pet passport
Okay.
for their pets. Go on our Facebook group. Richard, ask that question in the group. We have about a dozen or so subscribers that have brought their pets over here, probably 2 dozen. You know, I don't know everybody that's got pets, but there is a handful or 2 handfuls of people that have done it, and they can tell you exactly how they've done it. That's
How they did it.
That's a question for the Facebook group.
Yes. Now, what I've heard on that, just the latest I heard, Richard, is a subscriber was wanting to bring a small pet. So they were hoping like this, and they were willing to buy a seat beside them. But because it was an international flight, most airlines won't even entertain that idea.
No, the pet's got to be underneath.
In the hold, let's
Yeah.
say, of the plane. Well, the issue with that is if it was, on the seat beside you, there's no quarantine. But if it's in the hold, I was told they have to be quarantined. But that, a lot of that's going to be on the paperwork back and forth. Maybe that's where the information's gray on the World Wide Web, Richard. But yeah, check out, as Coop said, the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Somebody's done it. A guy's blazed the trail. He's the guy to copy.
Yeah, we have over 2,000 of our subscribers from YouTube on our Facebook group, and that's the only criteria to join the Facebook group is you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Both are free. They don't cost you a penny, so relax. By clicking subscribe, it doesn't mean you're paying me or Brooke money. It just means that you are support
get
our
paid
channel.
shit.
That's it. That's all it means is you support our channel, and you can go on and then join the Facebook group.
And I think there's like 500
plus
people currently living
in
parts of Thailand. Not all
Through our
jumped
YouTube
in,
channel.
could
Yeah.
be Wahin, Rayon, whatever. So yeah, you'll get a lot of good comments, a lot of information.
Yeah.
Mike Doty and little Mike, you can also get a letter from Coop and Brooke saying you have to leave.
No.
That and a buck will get you a beer.
Brooke is the mayor after all of Brooksville.
Yeah, right. Running Man, yes, we have a small to do. Also to import, also information would be great.
Small
Okay.
dog, I think. he
Small
meant,
dog,
yeah.
sorry. Sub-Z, think this is temporary to fix the issue and scammers. Yeah, talking about the visa issues, the banking. Hope Land of Smiles opens up and think people with money can look at Elite Visa. Yeah.
It is open. It's open to anybody that wants to come as a tourist. And the tourist minister was on TV just a couple of days ago here in Thailand. So we're not aiming at hurting the tourists. We're just aiming at hurting those that are abusing the system.
Yeah.
Get the appropriate visa and you'll have 0 issues with us.
True.
try and circumvent the system, try and be a cheap Charlie and not pay for the appropriate visa. Oh, heck with that. I don't want to pay for a visa. I'm just going to stay. What are they going to do to me? Sort of attitude. Well, you're going to get deported and you're going to get a black line on your passport saying no coming back. It's that simple.
Yeah. I think the problem, Coop, though, is there is so much misinformation being published.
Yes.
Sensationalism, FUD, that people can, get nervous or maybe think twice.
Yeah.
And possibly look at other alternatives. Well, if that happens to a big extent, look out. You know what I mean? I kind of saw a comment which made sense the other day. Maybe the Thai government should go after some of these in-country YouTubers who publish this false information.
They're doing it for clickbait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're also hurting Thailand, which is when you're living here as a guest, you shouldn't be doing that.
No.
So if you're spreading this misinformation that it maybe will affect tourism coming here, we want you out of the country.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
If you're going to badmouth our country, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It's the way Thais, I think, should do it. You get these YouTubers putting these clickbaits on, oh, there's flooding in Bangkok, people are drowning and everything else. It's fake. It's AI. There's no flooding in Bangkok. There's no rain.
Yeah.
I've seen it with my own eyes. It pops up on my TV screen. I'm like, how the heck these people get away with it? But they do.
Yeah.
There's not enough laws on YouTube.
It doesn't even have
rules
to be
and regulations.
Bashing Thais or Thailand. It can be simply the fact you're spreading misinformation
Intentionally.
Knowingly. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Knowingly.
Intentionally. And they do. They do it for clickbait.
Jay Easy. Hello, brother at Armac. All right. Robert McMedia. Jesse, hello. Okay, Crinkle, look at that. Look at those French fries. Gonna Drift won't be in Jonkin for a while after being denied entry at immigration.
Yeah, and he was the person we were speaking about on Saturday. He's a YouTuber, a young man, but he had an education visa. He said in his video, hey, I broke the law. I knew I was breaking the law. I knew I was taking.
Why did you do it?
And I was taking the chance. 50-50, I get caught. And he did.
Yep.
And he put his hand up to it and said, I was the one in the wrong, not Thailand. I'm not bashing Thailand.
No.
They did right. I did wrong.
He did speak
and
highly
I tried to get away with it. And he didn't. He got caught.
Yeah.
So he knows, and he's got a black mark against his passport and won't be allowed to come back for 1 full year because of it. And that doesn't mean that he can automatically come back. He's got to go through the embassy to reapply to come back. Once you get that black mark, you just can't come and expect to get a visa exempt stamp. Okay, my year's up. I'll fly back to Thailand. It doesn't work that way.
No. Okay.
And then immigration can deny him and say, no, wait another year.
Sub-Z, keep the bell for channel membership.
Yes, please. If you want to watch our live streams, you want to watch our YouTube videos, and we will be producing some more YouTube videos coming up. Can't say when, but we are working on it as we speak. We're trying to make some things happen in the background.
Wow.
And show you some more that you haven't seen before on the channel. And we'll see what happens. I'm reaching out to some contacts now.
Philip High says, good evening, CBS and channel members. I forgot to thank you, Coop, for answering my email about my girlfriend.
You're very welcome. No problem, Philip.
Yes, she's still faithful, Philip.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo says, hey, Terry, hope all is well. And yes, Fraser's makes a great chicken Caesar salad. One of my favorite dishes.
And those chicken that they put in there are thick strips.
Oh, yeah.
Thick, long strips.
Yeah.
You get plenty of chicken in there. It's not little tiny pieces that you hardly see like some places we've been to in the West. Over here, they give you thick, long strips.
And the salad,
the
dressing, is excellent.
Yeah.
It's a good Caesar dressing. So definitely check it out. Mike Doty, does TEHD TV visa does the TD have a multiple entry option, or is it? No, it does.
It does.
Yeah. Mr. Nutt and his Texas humor. Good morning, CBD and fellow tubers. The best part about doing things the best way, and honestly, I rarely have to worry about most rule changes.
Yeah, because it
like
doesn't
most
affect
of
us
us here, Robert.
It doesn't affect us one way
No.
or another. We're all here legally, and we all have our relevant visas that we need to be here.
Yeah, Robert's part of the group. We'll hang out for coffee or whatever, go to brekkie. None of us have issues that you know, most of where things we're addressing.
Yeah.
It does help the people that are new. Philippi says, good evening, everyone. Hit that thumbs up button and make Darlena smile.
Yes, please. It's
helps the
free.
channel. Terry Fallon, Alfa Romeo, thanks for the info. When we get there, we'll give it a try.
There you go.
Xander Guffin says, I'm getting a retirement visa. Well done.
Well done.
Yep, you'll love it.
Yeah, get the 90-day non-O before you come here. You'll be good to go. I recommend the 90-day non-O, not the OA. The OA's got too much red tape, and you're going to hate it, folks. You really are. And then you're going to be looking at the guys that got the non-O instead of the OA that you got, and you're going to be wishing you had one, and you can't change it. It's there. The only way to change it is cancel it, go back home, reapply, and come back in. It's a ball ache.
A ball ache. Michael Doty says, so if you do a condo only, do it for more than 30 days.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the law here. There's the Hotel Act. It states that you cannot rent a condo for less than 30 days. But you can go to a condo hotel. They have loads of them here. And I will be putting some of them on the channel, folks. If you don't know where they are, I am working with an agent because that's something I missed. I didn't film before. And I want to start filming a couple of these, put them on the channel, get their permissions.
Short term.
And so you guys can see what they're like. Oh, yeah, this is
That's
just
not
like
bad
a condo.
for a short-term rental till I decide.
Exactly. That'd be cheaper than a hotel option. And, you know, thanks, Coop, for the information. We're going to be putting them on the channel for you. And I am working on trying to get some contacts to make that happen, folks. It's something I should have done, and I'll do it.
Alfa Romeo, I love opening up my AC app and see my Thailand countdown clock is now only 13 days. Wowzer.
Wow.
Guess the 3 people who's counting down every day, me, myself, and I, and the food munchkin.
That's 4.
Running Man, thank you, Captain Action. Coming there in March for recon.
Woohoo.
Doing our
See you
recon
soon.
trip. Alfa Romeo, not sure if I ever mentioned I love this place.
Yes, about 1,000 times.
Yeah, Terry Fallon, no, Alpha, I've never heard you ask that. Say that. Philip, hi. Coop, I asked the other day about having a visa issue coming from Cambodia. But what I meant to say is, would I get turned away from entering Thailand? There's no border. You'd have to fly because they came from Cambodia with all the tensions.
No, you won't. It's not a problem. You can fly from Thailand to Cambodia, Cambodia to Thailand. They're not going to hold that against you. The issue on the border is between the military, not the country or the people. Like some other countries in the world. For example, when I lived in Kuwait, if you went to Israel and you had an Israeli immigration stamp in your passport, you can't go to Kuwait.
Ooh, wow.
They will not let you in. They'll deport you straight away.
Wow.
They are completely anti-Israel.
Yep. Oh. Philip Villa, getting a bike and find a nice lady who wants to ride.
Plenty of them out
Ain't
here.
hard to do that.
And they'll ride more than your bike, too.
Sub-Z, if someone is on retirement visa but work remotely, gets paid in the U.S. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, you can do it. For example, my YouTube channel is based in the U.S. I pay U.S. taxes on it. They're taken automatically. I never see it.
Yeah.
And they take it at 35%. So every video that I make, they take their taxes. I'm legal. Because in Thailand, it's considered a hobby. It's considered not work. And I had Sing check on this. I actually had a complaint about me. I had to go to immigration and everything else. And they were like, nope, you're perfectly
another
legal.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
Filed
that was jealous.
He's too successful. Terry Fallon, Coop, thank you, Brooke and Darlene, for the channel. It's very inspiring and positive. We need more of this in the world.
Not money out there, is there? We notice.
Anthrop Morton, about those larger Western size clothing, I went to one of the local tailor shops. Dude altered some I had bought and made me some tops I just love. One is silk. Support the locals.
Exactly.
And he's got a good point there. There is some really good tailors here. And
they're
affordable.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah, and affordable, guys.
Yeah. If you need something, mending or, you know, stitching, whatever, size adjustment, altered.
Yeah.
Or you want something just made for you. It is extremely affordable out here.
Yeah.
And the tailors are great.
Even.
You'll find them at the night markets.
Robert Pierpont, did you guys hear Tommy Lee talk about the glitch with
We
stable
did.
coins that has caused the liquidations in Bitcoin over the last 6 weeks? Very interesting info.
We did, and we're going to talk more about that on Wednesday.
Tommy Lee stretched his prediction 1 month. We'll
Yeah.
tell you what it is on Wednesday. Casey, hello from Oregon.
Hello, Casey, and
How about
welcome to
them
the live
ducks?
streams.
For Doug, good morning, Mr. Coop, Mr. Schneider from good old West Virginia. Ready for my fix till I can get back to the land of smiles. Just letting that Bitcoin bag build. Good for you. Good stream,
And see
gents.
you soon, Mr. Ford.
Yep. Marcana, did you see that the Queen came to Pattaya to race in sailboats on Saturday? She is really a good athlete, climbing up the masts and such.
No, I missed that.
I don't know what Queen he's talking about.
But the great thing about this
maybe the Thai Queen
area, and thank you for bringing that up, Mark, is Pattaya's got events all year round. We got the firework event coming up. We have live jazz bands playing on the beach. And I'm not talking no-namers. I'm talking professionals. We've had Kenny G here, amongst others.
All free.
All free. Doesn't cost you a penny. You know, they have shows every month on the beach in Pattaya and Jomtien, and it's great. You can go there, you can watch the shows, you can chill out. Doesn't cost you a penny. The government puts them on for...
I think they had the World Jet Ski Competition.
Yeah, and that's
at our beach. Yeah,
just passed.
Bingo. Lots to do. Alfa Romeo, Brooke, 1.8 years is blasphemy. It's 1.69 now. Oh my Buddha. Well, it seems to be coming down. That's the good news. Yeah.
We'll see.
Hopefully we don't have to call bullshit on that. Terry Fallon, Coop, to change it up, when is your next cruise?
December 20th. Next month.
Oh, wow, that's coming.
We're going away with the kids for a Christmas cruise. We've taken them on their very first cruise. They've never been on a cruise ship.
Gonna love it.
And I've shown them the videos, and they're like, "Oh, Dad, we love it.
They'll get hooked.
We can't wait. You know, can we go play in the arcade? Yeah, I'm gonna get you an arcade pass. You can play in there every single day and have a ball." And they got a teenager room on the cruise ship, so they can hang out with other teenagers, you know, and have a blast. Of course, it's all supervised, which is great because my daughter's 15, so I gotta keep an eye on her, of course.
Mike Doty, so far that 1-year visa, are there any requirements? What is it called? It makes sense to just get that.
It's a multiple entry 1-year tourist visa.
Okay.
It's
tourist
what it is.
Visa being
it's
the
a
key.
tourist visa.
Not a retirement.
Not a retirement visa.
Yep.
And you can get it online through your Thai embassy in your area. If you're in America, you can go onto the Thai embassy in New York. There's consulates as well in LA and other areas of the US.
Any age requirements?
Nope.
So
no
even
age.
under 50, that would be
under
one to look at.
over, it doesn't matter. There's zero
Nice.
age requirements. The education visa, there is an age
Okay.
max, and that max is 40 years old.
No.
Yes,
40.
40.
Oh, I don't know. That might be incorrect.
Unless you're doing a speciality, then it is exceeded, but you really need to look into that.
Well, Jackie was on that, and she was over 40. So.
Yeah, she's learning Thai. For example, Muay Thai, there's a cutoff age. You don't want a
Well, that makes
70-year-old
sense.
learning Muay Thai.
No.
You know, they'll get killed, you know, end up in hospital, and the company probably gets sued. So there is cutoff ages for certain courses you need to check into, and it's good to see an agent and get the information from them.
True dat. Dottie says, how's Tony Montana? Haven't seen him on the chat in a while.
Well, he's hanging out with his own group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's doing his own
I
thing
think
with
he's
his own
thinking
group.
of moving to Hua Hin.
Yeah.
So he's been over there a few times and loved it. Yeah.
People come, people go, you know, it's all good. We get subscribers to come out here. We see them one time, and then they're doing their own thing.
Sure.
They just wanted the introduction and to say thank you for, you know, giving me the information that I needed to make the decision to come to Thailand. But I'm going to Hua Hin, I'm going to Chiang Mai, I'm going to Phuket, Udon Thani, wherever in Thailand. And we only see them the once.
You get into your
But it's
routines.
great that they come by and say hello.
Yeah. You get into your routines here.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a circle of friends that are golfers.
Yeah.
There's some that are, you know, badminton players. It's all kinds.
Yeah.
Yep. Terry Fallon, Coop, is the barbecue in yet? We had a fantastic steak on the charcoal, and we were thinking of you.
Oh, no, not yet. It's
Not
going to be
yet.
happening after the new year, we got plans right now for Christmas. We got to go out and buy the kids Christmas presents. We got to arrange things that we're going to be doing over that time, the excursions we're going to be doing on the cruise, and things that the kids will love. For example, we're taking them to Universal Studios and Disneyland whilst on the cruise. So they're going to have a blast. And right now it's concentrating about that time of year. After Christmas, we'll look at getting a barbecue and having a few people over and having some fun.
Philippi says, Brooke confirmed for next year to the land of smiles, and can't wait to meet the both of you and all the public safety retirees in Thailand and your EMS friend from Nevada. That'd be Jerry.
Yeah, and thank you for that, Philip. Look forward to
You'll
meeting you. And yeah, it's always good to have people in the medical field over here in case of emergency.
There's lots of retirees from the armed services, all different, areas of life.
Yeah.
Mr. For your sister, I had no idea you could not buy beer in a bar from 2 to 5. Well, you can.
Yeah, legally, but you can now.
I also did not know that Thailand had a bar cutoff time at bars. It pretty well doesn't.
Some places have an exemption.
Okay.
Where they allow them to stay open past 1 o'clock. And it tends to be restaurants that have that exemption, that's / a bar that serves food.
Yeah.
They have that little exemption. They can stay open that bit later.
This happened last week. I got a phone call at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah. Who the hell is calling me? Well, after it rang for 15 or 20 times, then you started, shit, maybe something happened back home.
Yeah.
I better get it. So I hop up. It's a bum dial. Okay. One of our buddies is at the bar and the things are loud and, well, Jesus, he had done a blanket call. I wasn't the only guy.
It was a pocket call.
Yeah, it was a pocket call. I wasn't the only guy got it. So there was a bunch of them, and they were creaming him.
I heard it too, but I just slept.
Oh, yeah.
I was I ain't getting up.
Yeah, and they're drinking, so don't worry about that time. Yeah. Valletta's World. Cooper, you and Darlene were on your cruise when I was there. I checked out 5 cities and jumped in as well and love it.
Okay, sorry we missed you, Valletta. But it'd be great to see you.
Mr. For your sister, for some reason, I thought high season ended at the end of March. No, end of April.
End of April, yeah, because April is Songkran, which is Thai New Year. That's what Songkran stands for. And it's the month of the water festival, and people get soaking wet and powder in their face. It's a blessing. They do it. Don't think, oh, I don't want you putting powder on my face. It's to give you a religious blessing. Doesn't hurt. Who knows? Maybe there is a God. Maybe there isn't. It depends on what you believe in. But they do that to give you good health and, good future.
I decided to stay in during that period.
Yeah. Don't be offended if it happens to you.
JG Expat, have you thought of setting up shop as an immigration agent? Coop, you have the ability to do it.
No, don't want to get involved. No. I don't want to work, folks. I'm retired. I'm medically retired. I don't want to work anymore. I'm done. I'll make some videos to show you some more interesting stuff. But as far as it goes, that's the end of it.
If you're having fun, it ain't work.
I got asked, probably a year ago, Coop, you make fantastic videos and showing us all these places. You should become a realtor. We'll all use you and you'll make fantastic money. I don't want to do that. That's a full-time freaking job, folks. I don't want to do it. Darlene doesn't want to do it. Brooke doesn't want to do it. We want to enjoy our lives.
Yeah.
So do as little as possible is my philosophy.
If it ain't fun, don't do it.
Yeah.
Michael Villa, just marry an immigration officer. Geez, that's a hell of a good idea.
And a funny story,
find the right one.
A very funny story. I went with Dennis and Marcella and Darlene and the kids, and we drove across from Thailand to Malaysia. And on the way across, there was a very nice Thai immigration agent. And she saw my t-shirt and she said, "Oh, you're a YouTuber," because it actually says YouTube. We get it on the right side there. It actually says YouTube right here. And I said, "Yeah, I am." And she said, "What's your channel about?" And I told her, and she says, "Oh, do you have any single men for me?" said, come join the Facebook group. I said,
Yeah.
you'll meet hundreds. Choose who you want. So yeah, I did meet a single immigration lady, and she was very attractive in her late 20s. True story.
There
man.
you go. SOS Chris, but tourists are now limited to a maximum of 2 exempt entries per calendar year. Let's stress that, January to December, in a time frame from regardless if you stayed 1 week or the maximum 60 days per exempt.
Wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
wrong. Sorry, Chris, you're following other YouTubers' advice out there. No, I spoke to Singh about this in depth last night on the phone. He said, no, if you're coming as a tourist and you're not using the visa exempt to get an extension, you're good to go.
Yeah.
He said, as long as your stay does not exceed 180 days in a calendar year, you're good to go. So if you want to come over here 2 weeks, go to Vietnam for 2 weeks, go to Philippines for 2 weeks, come back here for 2 weeks, you're fine. You're a tourist as far as they're concerned.
Especially, Chris, if you've gone back to your home country for any period of time, that kind of shows, hey, you're just a tourist coming back and forth.
Yeah, so don't listen to other YouTubers, and believe me, I'm gonna get Sing on and you'll get it direct from the horse's mouth. So stay tuned, and we'll put a banner up on the channel say chat with our agent live.
Might be time.
Will be the title of that live stream, and we'll make it happen very soon.
Mr. For your sister, Coop is so bourgeois. Me and Darlene have a glass of champagne in our golden flutes. That is the way I heard it.
No. I'm Mr. Cheap Charlie.
That's on the airplane, by the way.
I'll buy a ticket for $300, the worst economy seat I can fucking find. And then what I'll do is I'll use my points to upgrade. Sorry for the F-bomb there.
PG channel here. Come on, there's kids watching.
No, I'm a Cheap Charlie. But I do take advantage of the points.
All right, let's get going here. It's 10 to 10.
Okay.
Philip, hi. Brooke just got an email from my new boss at NGO, and he wants me to go to Laos with him on a fact-finding on healthcare and EMS system. Is it really that bad?
Yes.
It is. Yeah, don't go to Laos.
You'll find out while you're there, Philip.
Put it this way. You go to Laos and you come back into any country, and they'll ask you, anything to declare, you'll say the same thing I did. Yeah, don't go to Laos.
Exactly.
Roger with a D. Morning from downtown Jumtien. New name.
And hello, Roger. We know who that is. Jack Free.
Correctamundo. SOS Chris, the new ruling will not make it possible for a third or more entry with the unused permit, 180-day allowance. I don't think, I think you've been misinformed.
Yeah, you've been misinformed, Chris. And it's not your fault. It's obviously where you've heard it from. No, people are interpreting the rules differently. And again, I'm going to get Sing on. I think I need to get Sing on here and tell you straight from the horse's mouth. He's an agent. His wife's Thai. She's a paralegal for immigration. And if anybody knows the immigration law inside out, it's him. And I'll get him to tell you all straight.
Well, I know for a fact one of the subscribers, and he actually lives in Dusit, and he's in for his third visit.
Yeah,
he got stopped and quizzed a bit. He's his first time ever, but they asked, and he had all the answers. No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah,
he came for 30 days, had his return ticket. No issue.
Yeah, and he's from Denmark.
Well, yeah. So, and he goes back to his home country, so they see that. So, yeah, that idea about only 2 visits, that's not correct.
No, it's only if you do the extension twice.
Which he doesn't do.
He never does the extension. He only comes for a 30-day period.
Yeah, 30 or 45. He's always out before the 60.
Yeah.
Philip, hi. Coop, if you have epilepsy, but it's under control, can you get a Thai driver's license?
Don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't declare it, I don't think there's going to be a problem.
I don't think you'd have an issue because I didn't see any questions to that effect.
No.
And basically,
they don't have any medical questions in the Thai driver's license when you're exchanging your foreign one for a Thai.
When I went to get mine, I was simply said, bring your passport.
Yeah.
I think that's
and your driver's license.
Yeah, that.
Your home driver's license. Or
but they had all the forms. They filled everything out.
Yeah.
You said, okay, sign here. Sign here. Okay.
That's it.
And they bust you down. They look after everything. And so, yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry. Alfa Romeo, CMB, where are your thoughts on the Riviera Monaco building, starting at a $7 million baht for a 42 square meter condo? $7 million, that's like 210 grand American. I wouldn't touch it.
But
keep your money invested.
It is a high-end condo building, the Monaco. and it's one of the prestigious buildings by the Riviera Group. I have to give it that. And when you walk in, you're definitely walking into 5-star.
Yeah.
You know, wow.
Wait for the
As soon
Ritz.
as you walk in the door, it's like you're walking into the Ritz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rent to try before you buy.
So
for
yeah,
sure.
priced accordingly.
Philippi, my license expired in New York City, and with the 24-hour access to the subway and buses, didn't get it renewed. So he needs to get a new one.
Yeah.
Which you can start the process here. It's not that difficult. Mr. For your sister, $7 million for 42 square meters.
Yeah, exactly.
Robert Pierpont, Mr. For your sister, right? Hard pass for me. Okay. By the way, Coop, great stream on Saturday. Sorry about the name mix-up.
No problem.
Says. Mr. For your sister, Philippi, you might want to get it before you come here and then get an international license. Yeah.
Yeah, get an IDP, an international driving permit. And if you're in the USA, you can get it from AAA is where to get it. In the UK, they have certain stores in the high streets that specialize in that.
Terry Fallon, guys, you're having too much fun in Thailand. We need to join in on that fun.
Get over here.
Mundo.
Get that wife of yours to retire quickly. I know she's got about 1.5 years left to go.
Will Mr. Singh work with people who are not planning on living in Pattaya? Absolutely.
Yes, he will. It doesn't matter where you want to live in Thailand. Mr. Singh can help you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He'll get it done here, and then you just move to where you want to go.
No problem.
That easy, Casey.
Richard Woolley, not sure about beaver tails, but I do like beaver.
I think we know what he's talking about. PG, folks.
Yeah, I think beaver are protected species, but they maybe have.
He was talking about something else, Brooke.
Come on, keep your mind out of the gutter, will you? Philippi, Coop, is there a to pay in installments prior to getting the e-guide pension? What doesn't go as far in New York as it used, and SSA payments are a joke. I don't know.
Elaborate a bit on that, Philip.
Pension payments.
To pay in installments prior to getting the e-guide pension. Not sure what you mean there.
Yeah.
Elaborate, and we'll address it.
SOS Chris, the Copacabana looks like a building from Gotham City.
It does, kind of, doesn't it? Should have the bats sign there.
Bat sign. David Lowe checking in from a cold Rhode Island evening. 36 days till on the balcony at Butale 6 Central Patio. Know it well.
Yeah.
Click the like button, makes someone smile, aka handsome man.
And
he is a handsome man, isn't he?
Right next to Festival Mall.
Yeah.
We know it well. Yeah. They asked me to go in there and film it.
Mark Schaefer, hey, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene, if you know you want to get the retirement visa, but you're not ready to move there yet, you could recommend getting the visa now or waiting until you're ready to move.
You can do either. We have people that have gotten the retirement visa and they're still not retired. They're working on the oil rigs, for example, where they'll do 30 days on the rig and then they get 30 days off and they come to Thailand. They've now gotten the retirement visa because of these rule enforcements, I'll call them. Not rule changes, rule enforcements. Because at the end of the day, after COVID, like I said, they weren't too concerned. They wanted people in here spending money. But now it's gotten beyond a joke, and they have to tighten down on the old existing rules that have been here for many years. They just relaxed them. Is what I'm saying. Allowed
it allows the
people to abuse the system
/ wife to stay full time. You know, that's probably part of it.
So yeah, they have retirement visas now, and they just come and go, do their 30 days on the rig, come back over here.
See your agent.
Next up,
David Ball. The problem for me is you book a trip under certain rules, and when they change at any time before the actual trip, I'm definitely not booking any further trips next year beyond what I have booked.
Rules haven't changed. There's nothing in the rules that have changed. The rules are the same, David, and everybody else watching. It's just they weren't enforced.
No.
So everybody thinks, oh, Thailand's changing the rules. They're making it harder for tourists to come over here. No, they're not. If you're coming over as a genuine tourist, they welcome you with open arms. No problem. But if you're coming over and you appear to be living here and you don't have the appropriate visa, they're tightening down on it, folks.
When you're booking a trip, David, or anyone, maybe that pay a little extra for the ability to change at any moment's notice.
Just be legal. That's it. if you want to come over here 6 times a year, get a 1-year multiple entry.
Okay.
That's easy. You can go online and do it. You don't even have to go to the immigration, the embassy or the consulate. It's all done online now, and it's super easy.
Okay, moving on here. SOS Chris says the reading of the new rules, definitely only 2 entries permitted. 6 times 30-day entries will not be possible.
Well, I'm gonna get Sing on and tell you that, because again, people are watching other YouTubers and they're listening to what they're saying rather than looking at the facts themselves.
Yeah.
And again, Sing's wife is a paralegal for immigration. She works for the head guy of immigration, which is also one of Sing's very good friends. So we're going to get it direct from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, I'm not sure how Herman got in then, Chris, because he's definitely, you know, 3rd time in.
Exactly.
Rick Price. Okay, my plan is to cruise from West Coast to Hawaii, then to land down under and up through Southeast Asia. It is almost like a slow boat to China.
I'm jealous, Rich.
Jesus.
I would love to do that trip.
Look at the picture he's got there.
Yeah, I know. He looks like the skipper, don't he?
I think he threw my face in there, the rascal.
Yes, he did.
Little bugger. Mr. For your sister, David Ball, get travel insurance. Yeah, I will do that on my first trip back there. Yeah.
It's good to have travel insurance. It protects you until you can
cancellations, changes, whatever.
Exactly. And it protects you until you can get your own insurance.
Robert Pierpont, Rick Price. I looked into that kind of cruise, and doing it alone costs way too much. It's like 6,000 or 7,000. That's a little rich. I like 3 to 3.5. If 2 to a room, though. Yeah.
Well, our cruise, we're only paying $1,200 each. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I cruise with them regularly. I get the points, and I keep cruising.
Good deal.
Same as defamation. Yes, there are defamation rules in Thailand, and you cannot put anybody down. It's considered slanderous.
Libel, slander.
Yeah, and defamation. That is very correct.
All right. Mikey says they had that video of that flood in Patio where cars were underwater not too long ago.
Yeah, they keep putting that up on the channel, on their channels. Clickbait.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. For your sister, I've seen several content creators stay in country all year on a DTE visa. Yeah, you got to be careful on that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to do check-ins on that. Maybe I'll pick up a gal roomier in Hawaii. Yeah, maybe you will. Watch out. Sub-Z, hope you all have wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat lots of toiki.
I will. I bought 2.
I bought some cranberry. Terry Fallon, guys, thanks for your great live stream. Always great catching up with you. Enjoy all the info and the good vibes.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Only about 4 minutes left, so we're going to get through the last comments. So say your goodbyes now.
Bunamango, hello from Iowa, selling those covered calls. Yep,
well,
see you Wednesday.
Yeah.
Rick Price, Coop, please do a drone video showing a day in Brooke's life. Surprise, fly it into Brooke's open balcony doors and morning cupper and show his gym workout and life at the pool afterwards.
No, I might actually get something on there that nobody wants to see.
What the hell?
No, I ain't spying on Brooke.
Skipper, Mike Doty, you and Brooke aren't getting rid of me at all. No, we're not going to get rid of anybody.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Would be proud and honored to help you guys out in an emergency. Would be the least I could do for you and your help in my Thailand plan. Philippi. Yeah, well, hopefully we don't need that ever.
Yeah, we got people from all walks of life. It's great.
Yeah, it's good to have a group. Mr. For your sister, I want to see Brooke doing Sangkrani. I want to powder bless him. Oh, no. I did that once.
Yeah, first
Biggest
year.
Chris, thank you guys for what you do. Much appreciate all the info.
And you're very welcome.
Mr. For your sister, SOS Chris, the hack is this: do not get the extension unless you really want it. Yeah, need it or want it. Yeah.
So basically, as long as you're not doing the extension, you're good. But
there's
again,
the trick.
That's the kicker.
Yeah.
If they see you doing 90 days, they're going to say no after 2.
Well, yeah.
That's what they came in and said. But if you're coming here as a genuine tourist, you're staying 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which they say in the
That's a tourist.
PhuketNews.com, which I read earlier in the live stream. They say in there they don't have a problem with the 2 weeks. Read the full article, folks. Okay, this is coming from Phuket News and interview with the chief of immigration there. And they're saying they're not going to stop anybody that's coming for 2 weeks at a time because they consider that a genuine tourist.
Sure, why not?
And if they come in 5, 6 times a year, not a problem.
Who cares? El Primeo, the Food Munchkin says hello to everyone. She can't wait to see everyone and drink margaritas on the beach with the girls. Oh, my Buddha. Good times with great friends.
And yeah, we're looking forward to it.
He's been coming for, I think, 9 years now, Alpha. So you know what he loves. Mark Hanna, Richard Woolley. Okay. I'm just saying. Philippi, oh my God, that stinks. Can't afford to upset new boss because I had to go back to work because of living expenses in New York City. It's expensive to live in the West.
Yeah, very expensive.
Alpha says, thanks again, gentlemen, for an excellent live stream. 13. Oh, he's got the countdown clock there. Well done.
See you soon, buddy.
Terry Fallon, my beautiful wife and I will join you for those margaritas.
We're counting on it, buddy.
Romeo. Philippi was asking if I could make installment payments or a few months and then get the guide because I know that you have expenses related to that guide. Well,
oh, the e-guide.
Okay.
That's only $49.95.
Yeah, it's not,
that's it.
It's not $499 baht.
No, and it's free updates for life.
Yeah, worth every penny.
Yeah.
Philippi, after I pay you in full. Okay.
Yeah, you buy the ebook and you're automatically directed to a Facebook page. And well, you'll be a private member, and all the future updates will be there for free.
Oh,
that's it, free.
Wow.
There'll be no charges at all going forward.
Okay, 2 hours in. Roger, thanks, Cooper and Brooke. Enjoy your breakfast. Yeah, we're going to brekkie at the clubhouse.
Correct.
On Jumpton Beach Road. Be there in about half an hour.
Yeah.
SOS Chris, Mr. for your sister. Yes, it seems that way. We should just be satisfied with the privilege increase, 30 to 60 days allowed. Yep.
And I think they're going to change it back to 30 if they stay in government.
Yeah, and then you might want that extension, but again, that would, 2 max. So
exactly.
Javon Styles, there he is. I know it's last minute. It is. I was on a date, actually. Yes, it still happens. And my mom kept calling my phone. When I answered, she said, Pop is going to make videos again. Is it true? Scrolling back.
Coop. Yeah. Yes, it is true.
I did not say poop. Rick Price. Geez, that's a handsome picture.
Brooker's Thai Adventure. Coop. Oops. Yeah, gotcha.
Styles. Oops. Yeah. Vegas Chris. 78 likes. Hit it on your way out, peoples, if you haven't done it yet. Yeah.
Yes, please. If you haven't done it yet, please hit that thumbs up. It means the
to
world to us.
Several times.
And we need to get to 100 likes. We didn't do it Saturday. We were about 10 short. So if you can, go back and help us and just go on and just hit the like button and then come back off. It'd be much appreciated. And last two, Mike Dottie, peace.
Peace and God bless.
God bless. Thank you all for coming on.
Well,
great show today.
Don't forget the meet and greet tomorrow night.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. at Fraser's. Great time ahead by all, and breakfast in about 20 minutes at the clubhouse on Jumpton Beach Road.
Yeah, so until Wednesday, Market Matters Wednesday, where we talk about everything money, and including crypto, stocks, bonds, certificates, and everything else. If you're looking to boost your retirement and your extra income while you're here in Thailand, we give out some great suggestions of what people may want to be looking into. So until Wednesday, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Stay tuned.
Stay safe.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. So here's to the nights, the sights and the dreams. Thailand's a wonder bursting at the seams. Cooper's Thaiadventure, forever I'll stay in the land of smiles.